March ends on a quiet note, investors appear content to continue the strong stock market gains of the first quarter. As the Easter holiday approaches, the US dollar remains internationally constrained, interest rate markets are stable and market volatility is low. Boeing, listed on NYSE, BA, saw its shares rise more than 1% following the announcement of a significant management overhaul and news that CEO Dave Calhoun will step down at the end of 2024. Meanwhile, AI leaders Nvidia, Nasdaq, NVDA, Nasdaq, NVDA, and Micron Technology, Nasdaq, MU, experienced increases in their stock prices. In contrast, shares of Intel, Nasdaq, INTC, and AMD, Nasdaq, AMD, tumbled after news emerged that China plans to remove US microprocessors from government computers and servers. The well-received two-year Treasury auction helped keep bond yields under control. Federal Reserve officials have offered a range of policy outlooks that have little impact on future market expectations. The housing market showed an unexpected decline in new U.S. single-family home sales in February due to rising mortgage rates, but demand remains strong due to an ongoing shortage of existing homes for sale. Today's consumer confidence data may be of particular interest as stock markets are closed on Good Friday, when February's PCE inflation indicator will be released. In cryptocurrency news, Bitcoin broke the $70,000 mark for the first time since March 15 on Monday and maintained its position around $71,000 earlier today. Last week, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust experienced outflows of $1.9 billion, leading to net outflows for U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds for the week ending March 22. Abroad, there was a recovery of about 0.5% in Chinese stocks and the offshore yuan strengthened after last week's decline. Chinese President Xi Jinping will meet with American business leaders in Beijing on Wednesday, a follow-up to his meeting in San Francisco in November. The meeting, proposed by Chubb's CEO Evan Greenberg, will include participants such as Stephen Orlins and Craig Allen, representing U.S.-China relations organizations. Japanese and European stock markets and crude oil prices remained unchanged. U.S. stock futures pointed to a slight increase ahead of the market open, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq held onto their 10% first-quarter gains. The dollar fell from a one-month high on Friday, with the dollar-yen parity falling slightly but remaining above 151 amid speculation of Bank of Japan intervention. In political news, a New York judge set an April 15 trial date for a hush money case involving former President Donald Trump that could affect the 2024 presidential campaign. A tragic incident occurred earlier today when the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore collapsed after a ship hit the pylon and vehicles fell into the river. Rescue efforts continue. The direction of the U.S. market later today could be influenced by several key economic reports, including March consumer confidence and February durable goods orders. Speeches by Philip Lane, chief economist of the European Central Bank, and corporate earnings of McCormick, NYSE, MKC, are also on today's agenda. Additionally, the U.S. Treasury will sell 5-year bonds and French President Emmanuel Macron will visit Brazil.